Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, tonight I am in for a cold one. It is already -1 as we speak, and it's forecast to get down to somewhere between -3 and -5. I'm not overly certain. I'll obviously throw the temperatures up on screen as I go along, but I'm going to get walked into where I'm going to be camping, so I'll see you in a sec. My goodness, it is cold. Oh, my digits are freezing already. So I have got some gloves on, but yeah, I've just got to the top of the steps. Freezing already, and so I'll show you the gloves I've got on. Core of my hands is warm, but I'm using sort of mittens, fingerless mittens. So I'll show you them later on. But yeah, digits being out holding this camera, it's not so good, isn't it? Do us a favour while I finish walking in. Go downstairs, hit that big like button, and if you're not already, consider subscribing to the channel. Cheers. Look at this. You can tell, but that is iced over. See if I can find something to throw in. Be a cold one, but these are my gloves I were on about. So like mittens with a magnet in, just flip them back over my fingers when I'm not using my camera, keep my digits nice and warm. I'm going to need it looking at all that ice there. Never seen this frozen over. I've been down here many a time as well in winter, never seen it frozen over, but it's because it's so still as well. You see up there, you see Moan. Sky's so clear, so peaceful down here. Right, suppose I better get tailing out. Well, picking trees, set up time. Gone and done it, Anna. There's always something I forget. Danielle makes a joke of it. Every time I go home, she goes, "What did you forget last night?" I sit there going, I don't know. I didn't forget out. And she'll hold some up and go, "Forget this." I've done it tonight, and I know I've done it tonight. Because it's so cold, I wanted to get myself a warm drink straight away. I've been at work all day till 7 o'clock. It's coming up about 8:30 now. And I just wanted that warm drink just to sort of warm my core, get me sort of ready and fighting basically. But yeah, kind of forgot the coffees, so I'm gonna have to do without. But anyway, I'm gonna do gear segment of the video now, so if you're not interested in what gear I brought with me to stay warm on this cold winter's night, then you can skip to this time. If you are interested, stick around. So the shelter of choice tonight is the Haven XL flat layer hammock insulated pad, so it gives you all that space inside, plenty enough to sort of wiggle around, side sleep, back sleep, front sleep, all that kind of thing. Sleeping bag is the Nemo Disco. It's got these sort of vented gills in here, and it's sort of, I don't know if you can see from there, it's sort of like a spoon shape. You can sort of see it sort of widening up, tapering in, widening back up again. Yeah, they call it a spoon shape, but it's absolutely awesome. Plenty of room to wiggle around in there. Up at the top, there's my glove. In here I've got my sleep suit just in case it does get really cold, but I'm going to use the dry bag as a pillow until I think I really need it. Now I had the idea of putting a sleeping bag liner just over the pad, just to sort of make it look like a bed sheet, or you know, just stop the crinkling. There's not much crinkling, I'll show you. But just so it felt a little bit more like home, we're going to put like a sleeping bag liner just over the top, but the one I've brought is not wide enough to go over the mat. In the pockets, got my camera bag in there, all the batteries, power banks, cables, a bag of mints, note in this one, and then my phone in the opposite one over there. In this one here I've just got my sleeping bag, stuff bag, the Flextail gear pump in that one there, and then just some pegs in that one. On the ridge line tonight we've got the Fenix Cl26r, and then my DIY phone holder should I want to chill out and watch something or listen to an audiobook or something later on. And then over here, not quite away just yet, I'm just going to bang this light on a bit better. So this is the Onewind sort of pack cover. See that? So in there I've got my Osprey Aether, and then the all the gubbins for the shelter in there. This sort of pegs out on all four corners and then zips up just to protect it all the way around, seals it down, so that should stay out there. So I brought that out just to see what it's like in winter, because obviously as I said it's -1 at current. Don't know what it's going to drop to. I'll try and remember to flash it up on screen. But yeah, pegged out all four corners, zipped up, bag in there. Over here got the JetBoil Minimo, the stove and the gas canister are just in the bottom of the sleeping bag at the minute, just keeping the gas warm, but the Minimo just there, frying pan, and then the can crusher, and then the gas weight. So that's the crunch it, JetBoil crunch it, crunches up your gas canisters so you can put them in a normal bin. Oh, lost my pan. And then this sort of tells you, I left a sticker on at the minute, but it tells you what's left inside your gas canister. So that's there. I've got the pan stand in here, and then the JetBoil pan just there. And then obviously all my food in there, which I'll talk about later. That is it. On for the night in this cold weather. Again, my sleep suit, if you're interested in there, so there's just some down pants, a down jacket, some of the Sundick boots, and then like a hood type thing as well, just in case it does get a little bit too cold for the setup that I'm in. But right, that's it. So now I know that I can't have a warm drink, I'm probably gonna just start cooking, just so I've got something warm inside me. As I say, it's coming up 9 o'clock-ish, 20 to 9, if you can see on my watch. Yeah, 20 to 9, so I'm going to start cooking. So I'll go grab my food, show you what we've got. So food, nice and simple tonight. Again, because it's so cold, I just wanted something warming inside me to just sort of keep that core temperature up. So a bit of CTC, a bit of core temperature control. So I've got some finger chilies. I'm not going to use all of them, don't worry. And I've got some lean mince, 30% cheaper because I'm a cheap Yorkshireman. So £2.30 paid for this. And then a hot chili con carne sauce. I normally would buy the powders and stuff like that, but I thought, because it's just a simple, quick overnighter, testing out this winter gear in this cold temperatures, I thought, well, just make it nice and simple, just add the sauce, and I've just got the chilies just to give it a bit more of a kick. Well, let's get some cooking done it. See, got the pan stand on, JetBoil pan. Actually comes with a little spatula in the handle as well. It sort of sits in there, sort of facing into the pan. Awesome. So I guess what I've gone and forgot again It's two things now. I've actually forgotten my knife as well. Hopefully I shouldn't need it anyway. So I ain't got any oil either, so I'm hoping the fat from the mince will just line the pan. Paper off. We'll give that a minute like that and then we'll get it mushed in. That's sorting itself out nicely there. So this is what I keep my JetBoil bag in. It's an old tart bag. I just didn't bottom I've thrown some old salt and pepper in there, so I'm just going to throw some of that in. I had a sparkle in there, but I don't know where I put it. Useless to me, absolutely useless. I'm glad of these gloves tonight though. Two salts, two peppers. Might as just come in handy for something, isn't it? As I found it. Let's get this broken up a bit now. Oh, can you see my breath? Can't find it. It is rather chilly. My legs are chilly. I should have laid my legs up as well. I've laid my chest up, but I haven't done anything with my legs really. I've just got that one pair of pants on. Maybe I should have put some base layers on as well, so I think I probably will throw my sleep suit on when it's time for bed. Just for legs really. Get my legs warm back. If you can see this now, obviously I'm just working next to this sort of fallen silver birch. It's sort of fallen from there, if you can see that. So checked all the other trees around me. I'm far enough away in the hammock, but at least I know where I can come and get some silver birch for a bit of bushcraft fire lighting. This is where I'll be. Just take these stalks off. I'm going to throw these in whole, just for flavour tonight. I can get through them later on with my spark. Yeah, just fire that should do, shouldn't it? If you're a regular to the channel, then you'll know that I do like a bit of spice. Hence why I'm always getting chilies for all the food that I cook. But if you're not a regular to the channel, why not go down and subscribe? Got over 7,000 subscribers and my videos are just tailing off at the minute, getting sort of 1.3 to 1.5 thousand views. So do me a massive favour again, go down, hit that big thumbs up button. It'll help me kick back into that algorithm and just give me that little bit of a boost that I need at the minute. So, but if you are subscribed and you are watching this, thank you all so much. The support is appreciated. I started this out and I wasn't really wanting to chase numbers, but it just sort of comes a little bit addictive, if I'm honest. Especially when you sort of look around and see others doing so well. English Woodsman, for example, you know, 54, 55,000, maybe even more now. And Grizzly Gaz, and some up and coming ones as well. Liam, Good Bloke Outdoors, he's another local lad. Leave links to all these ones that I mentioned down below for you. But one that I forgot to leave in one of my last videos when I was out in the Haven is Novice Wild Camper. Now he reached out, messaged me about this, told me to watch out for a few things with it. So that I have done, and I forgot to drop his link. So apologies, Mr. Novice Wild Camper. Here's your link. Go downstairs, check it. Novice Wild Camper, great guy, great channel. Does some awesome videos as well. One of my favourites of his recently is sleeping on a central reservation, and yeah, a central reservation between two roads, an A road I think, somewhere, wherever he lives. But yeah, go and check him out. Well, this mince looks to be sorting itself out now. Look at that, I'll just stay sat on log, bring that up for you. see it mince is turning. It broke up a little bit with spatula. Now if you've not seen already, go check out my cook set. Now I know a lot of people have seen them already, but go and check it out. I've seen a couple of posts on Facebook. I don't have permission to name him, but he's taken a lot of the ideas that I've got in the cook set and utilised it for his own, but he's gone for like lime green colours. I'm an orange man, so I might nick that idea from him, using orange cutlery and things like that. So I might nick that idea back from him. So are we all ready for Christmas anyway? Digits are freezing. I'm just going to cover them up a minute while I'm chatting to you. Are we all ready? I know Danielle's done a lot of work to get us ready for Christmas. With the kids, and obviously Santa's going to be bringing them a lot of nice presents. What's Santa bringing you? I've got an idea for a little video, just some sort of nice and simple stocking fillers that I'm going to sort of do in between now and Christmas, so look out for that if you can. But I've got some other bits of gear coming as well, from Santa myself, so I'll do a lot of gear reviews after Christmas. Now I always tell you if I've been sent items and things like that, so a lot of the gear that I will be showing I have bought. If I haven't bought it, I will tell you in the video that I haven't bought it, or that someone sent me it, or a company sent me it, or whatever, to do an honest review. And most of the reviews I do are based on my opinion. You know, you're quite welcome to make your own minds up on these products and things like that, but again, it's my opinion on the products. When I'm working with these companies now, I always tell them I will give them facts and figures and as much as I can, but it'll be all my opinion rather than me saying, oh, this is brilliant, or you know, I'm not going to sell an item for you just because you've sent me it for free. So yeah, that's how I'm going to be sort of adapting my reviews now. I have done reviews in the past where I have sort of bigged up a product, and then afterwards I thought, no thanks, and then I've just deleted the video and not even put it up on YouTube, written back to the companies and just said I'm sorry, it's just not for my channel. And they're like, oh well, can you just do it anyway? And I'm like, no. Oh. Well, this mince is smelling rather nice, so I'm going to start thinking about adding the sauce in. Get my glove off. Recently I've been listening to a few more Audible books in my headphones and things like that, and one of the ones I've been sort of listening to, one of the series, is Dave Canterbury's Bushcraft skills and things like that. I'll flash them up on screen and leave links to go and get them from Audible. Now they're really good books, really knowledgeable, and in there it tells you a lot of stuff that I not already know, but that I've used in the past and things, you know, knots and stuff like that. It talks about a few knots like a marlin spike, hitch, prusik loops, all that kind of stuff, and I thought, well, it's phenomenal that, because listening to them, it doesn't tell you how to tell them. So would you be interested in, while I'm out sometimes, just sort of throwing a couple of knots or something in the video, just a little bit of knowledge based, you know, not too strenuous, just a couple of little bits of knots, a couple of bits of firelighting tips and tricks, you know, that kind of thing. When I first started the channel out, when we went into lockdown through COVID, I did a lot of firelighting videos. It was Fire Fridays and things like that. So would you be interested in some of them coming back into the videos rather than doing the videos just on that? Bring elements of that sort of things back into the videos. Dropping colder now, let me tell you. I'm just going to add this sauce in now. Cheated. I don't like jar cooking really, it's not my style. If you're regular to the channel, you'll have seen I do a lot of cooking from scratch. some of this mince ain't turned yet, but I'll cook with the sauce now. I've just pulled off some amazing meals in the past. Fish and chips outdoors from scratch, making my own batter. Mixed grill. I do Asian style curries, all from scratch. All that kind of stuff. Go back, look through the library, see what other videos I've got on there, some cooking and stuff like that. And while we're mentioning cooking, go and check out Matt's Mindful Meals as well. Great guy up in Scotland. Struggling to get that algorithm as well. But yeah, go and check him out. Bit more sauce, I think. Well, while that's been cooking, I've gone and got changed. Look, put the old sleep suit on. Fits better than I remember, actually. There's not better, is there, than sort of stripping down, getting out of them clothes you've had on for a couple of hours, been working, walking around camp and stuff, and getting into something that's a little bit more comfortable. There's the pants. Look, can you see the pants? That's a sleeping bag for your legs, and a jacket. And then just here, got the Sundick boots to throw on later on, just thrown in this pocket. And then that's the little down hood. Sundick boots, outdoor gear essentials. Go and check them out on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description to go and check them out. But they're an absolute game changer, just keeping your tuxes nice and warm in this sort of weather. Get them back in there. What do you reckon to hammock? All them pockets. Sleeping bags fluffing up nice. Super impressed with this hammock, me. Super impressed. What I've taken through as well is leaving the tarp attached. It's just nice and simple that way. I'll show you again another time, but yeah, awesome. Yeah, look at that. It's going to warm me up, innit? It's going to warm me up, is that one. Oh. Not even stuck to the pan. Pan's awesome. Must be like a well seasoned pan. Just look at it slip off. Fabulous. Just going to give it another minute just to ensure that everything's cooked through, and then we'll get eating it. I think we're done. Get that up there. Just warm my fingers up on this stove a sec. Get that turned off now. I can certainly feel the temperatures drop. Winter's here, people, winter's here. Oh. Bit of mood. Do you want a bit? I'll save you some. Just come along. Oh. Guess what else I've forgotten? Yep, that's right, I both put it in. So I'm just going to eat it straight out of the pan, I think. It's nice, but very tomatoey. Couldn't see that by the colour anyway. I know you do add tomatoes into a chilli before anybody comments, but it's a bit too much tomato for me. Nice though. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll see you soon. Oh, well, I didn't manage it all. Well, it was rather tasty. Oh, so I'm going to tidy up all these little bits of gear, and then I'm going to jump in the hammock. So I'll see you guys soon. Oh, well, I've enjoyed that. To come and jump in bed, gloves to hand, excuse the pun. Sundick boots to hand, 40 feet, and then the little snooty hood should I need it. Well, apologies about that. The battery died. They don't perform too great in cold weather, these batteries. So if you've got any tips and tricks on that, let me know as well. But I'm just going to chill out now. It's 10:15. Probably time for bed, to be honest. Get my head down. Been on phone to missus a little bit. I'm going to ring her back in a second. What do we reckon to my skin? I've been using that coconut oil all week, and I think it's doing really well. Got no redness, no dryness. Got a little bit here on my nose actually. Bit of dryness there. Other than that, I think it's doing alright, that coconut oil. Right, so unless out good or out bad happens, I'll see you in the morning and let you know about all this gear, what my thoughts and feelings are on it. See you in a bit. Oh well, 3:45 and I nipped out for a pee. -3, I think it was. Oh my goodness. Little Oscar pulled his hood up and hid. Telling you. Oh, little Scott. Oh, but you know, I've had a comfortable night's sleep so far. I've been warm in the gear. My hands are out now, my hands are cold. Look at my gloves on. Get another hour or two sleep. But yeah, I'm super impressed. I've only had one side of the bug net done up on this haven. You see you've got bug net going off to the right and not to the left. No condensation. Oh, the sleep suit's an awesome addition. If you've not got one, think about getting one. It'll just help you get that extra few degrees in cold weather. I have literally been warm most of the night, just nipping out for that pee, and then getting a few little cold spots because obviously I've got the side open. You can see. Nice layer of frost out there, isn't there? But yeah, right, anyway, so I'm going to get another couple of hours. I'll see you in a minute. Well, good morning. I can smell how cold it is outside. Oh. I need a pee. I don't want to get up. Help. Send help. Oh. I have had a great night's sleep though. Been lovely and warm. Great. Awesome flat hammock. Lovely and warm toasty sleeping bag. And a great sleep suit. I know a lot of this gear is quite expensive, but well worth it if you can get down to the temperatures there. -3, and I probably could have pushed it a lot lower. The bag is rated to -9. I don't know what the pad or the hammock trillet rated to. I'll have a look at the R rating of the pad. And then obviously the sleep suit as well, pushing it down a few more degrees. Again, layering up. You know, if I had base layers on as well as the sleep suit, probably could have pushed it even further. And then a sleeping bag liner, you know, pushed me even further. There's all kinds of different things that you could do to push it further than what I could have done last night. I reckon I could have gone to easy -7 or 8 last night without needing to feel anything or add anything different. Bag's rated to -9, but you've got to take all these ratings with a pinch of salt, haven't you? So I reckon I could have pushed it that a little bit further. Oh. Right, I'm going to get up. I'll see you in a second. Stick from last night, look, and the bit that I broke. You see the spawn Novice. My goodness, it is cold out there. Jump back in sleeping bag to warm myself back up. I was going to film myself taking all this down, but what I'll do is I'll take a couple of shots of the surrounding area and sort of end the video here. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a big massive thumbs up downstairs so that it can stay in the algorithm. Comment, let me know what you thought about it, and if you're not already, consider subscribing to the channel by pressing that in the middle. See you in the next one.